Jamaica was like a war zone, normal, like gunshots and, well, not normal. I got involved in mixed martial arts at the age 17. My mum suggested me going to the gym because I was involved in like gangs and getting into trouble. So I just said I'll give it a go just to put your energy somewhere else. It's daunting, you know, like to go into like a new environment. Everyone just like, those are professionals there or amateurs, and you walk in and then from being like thinking you're like a tough kid on the street and going into an environment where these kids are like trained fighters, it's definitely like a humbling experience, you know. Everyone tracing the same goal, right? Like everyone's aim is to be the UFC and become the UFC World Champion. You know, everyone is turning up every morning for that same goal. So I feel like you can feel the energy in the gym when you walk in, and it's like a brotherhood now. We've probably been together now for like 10 years. MMA got me out of trouble just by giving me a different focus. I lost my dad quite young. I think that's the reason why I was like spiraled down the wrong path. I think that's what kept me in the gym as well, just having like positive feedback. Everyone kept saying how good it was and how fast I was learning it and how much I was moving forward so fast, you know. So I think that's what motivated me and kept me more in the gym, you know. So to be able to now be in a position where I'm now the world champion, where I can say I'm in the same bracket as a GSP, for example, it's a proud moment, you know.
13-year-old Leon could look at you now. What do you think? One, he would think, and what would you say?
He'd be shocked, you know, because like I said, I didn't know what mixed martial arts was, you know. So I feel like I live like two different lives, you know. To be born in poverty in Jamaica, then immigrated to the UK, then got involved in like gangs and street stuff, and then got involved in mixed martial arts and be a world champion. It's like three different lives that I've like been through and lived, you know. So to be born in Kingston, Jamaica, then coming to Birmingham, it's just a totally different life and environment, you know. Like Birmingham, like Jamaica was like a war zone, so to come from there into like Birmingham, then you speak like a different language. So like you go to school, like you always get into trouble in school, keep fighting to like people, like kids are like making fun of your accent. Cause I spoke Patois at the time because I was born in Jamaica, and yeah, so it was definitely a different life. But I knew it was like a safer life, right? Even though we didn't have the most money, but it was a better environment. At the time, like I said, my dad was involved in gang. He was like the leader of the gang in my area in Jamaica where I grew up, and that's just like normal, like gunshots and. No, not normal. It's not normal, but like looking back now, it's not normal. But at the time, it was a normal childhood in Jamaica. Like my neighbors are living the same way, you know. So, like I said, my dad was also the breadwinner of the family. He was the guy that brought us to the UK. So he was like shook on like, he died quite early of us coming to the UK. So my mom was kind of like still trying to figure out life in a new country, you know. So to have the support system that she had in my dad taken away. I think we all felt it, right, at the time, and yeah, it definitely affected all of us, I would say. It was at night. I remember like being asleep, my mom getting a phone call about what happened, obviously, and like I was in my room, so I heard my mom crying. Then she came in my room and told me what happened, and then yeah, obviously started crying and stuff, and that was just like a traumatic day, right? Like also everyone loses parents. But to lose your such a support system at the time, which my dad was, to lose that at 13 years old, it was a lot for me, a lot for my family, a lot for everyone, you know. You get more rebellious, right, after you lose a parent, especially in the manner I did. You kind of like blame the world for your problems and went down the wrong path, as most kids probably would. From being in that environment and having your dad be murdered, and you kind of just will like lose that guidance in your life, right? And yeah, so I went down that bad path. Then I got involved in mixed martial arts quite late, and yeah, then used that to change my life and change my family's life, you know. I put so much time into mixed martial arts and all my energy into it. I expect to win, you know. So when I lose is definitely heartbreaking, you know. So I do like a lot of soul searching for like, what am I doing wrong in the gym? Like, can I make a career from Birmingham? Do I need to move to America to improve or what? But then I settled down into like I went traveling first to see what's out there. But then I realized that everything I need is in Birmingham. But the more you win, the more you believe in your team, the more you believe in your environment and yourself. And I think just like spur everyone on forward. You know, that what we're doing here in Birmingham is working, and as long as we keep on the same ball, we can achieve World Championships. You know, and so I think the more I won, the more confident I got, and the more confident my team got. You know, and the more belief we had in ourselves. You know, I wanted to make it from Birmingham. You know, because I know how much you do for the kids coming behind me. You know, for them to be able to have like me in the gym every day. They can see how I'm working, like how I structure my camps and everything, and they can learn from it. And I think, like I said, it's just more about giving back, right? It keeps me also learning as well. It keeps my brain active, especially out of camp. I try to give back to, like I said, people like my brother and the other guys on the mat, you know, to try pass down the knowledge that I've able to gathered from like traveling the world or from different coaches and stuff, you know, to come back to Birmingham to give it back to the guys in the gym, you know, because not everyone is able to travel the world and train different people. That's definitely one of my passions that I enjoy doing. My belief and my mentality is so like bulletproof that I know I can do it. I think hard work is the main one to be good in anything in life. You know, I think you definitely need hard work. You need discipline. You need just constant just showing up and doing your craft every day. You know, and also to be able to now be here as a world champion and being in the position I'm in to like provide for my family, it's just like a proud feeling, you know, that I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right thing, like keep doing what you're doing, and like the sky's the limit, you know. So I think the overall feeling I would say is just like I'm definitely proud of what I've achieved, but I know there's so much more that I can achieve, and I can't let this be my limit, right? Like this is I don't think this is the end of the story. I think this is like if the right mentality, it could be the start of the story.
Headshot.
Dead.